Today we're going to do basics of sand casting. So as a knife and sword maker, I'm going to be using it for guards, pommels, handles. We will be doing a small demonstration with this video, but we will show you how to do the sand that it'll actually stay in shape. We will go over our mold here. This is actually going to be what we put the sand into. And then finally, we're going to be melting some aluminum and we'll be making a replica of this original 6,000 to 9,000 year old at ladle point. So let's go ahead and get into this. We need 3 ingredients to make the sand. We need some fine sand. We need some clay-based cat litter that's all natural, non-scented. And we will need a little bit of water. We went ahead and weighed out 20 pounds of sand and 2 pounds of the clay. So we have the sand in this bucket, we have the clay in here. This has been double sifted, super fine. We're gonna go ahead and add it. And now that it's added, we're just gonna go ahead and mix it with our hands to start. Okay, we did a decent mix. We're gonna go ahead and dump it back and forth between the 2 buckets. We are just going to go ahead and take our spray bottle and just start spraying until we can see the sand color change. And then we'll start mixing. And the key that the sand is good, just take a handful, squeeze it to compact it, and once you have a piece, if you can take it and cleanly break off pieces, then it means it is good. We have everything we need to start casting. For this demonstration, we are going to be using a at-ladle point. This is local to the state I'm from. This is 6,000 to 9,000 years old. We're gonna go ahead and cast it. And you did not see me make these, but it's a simple build. You basically cut it whatever size you want this to be. This is hardwood flooring. We have grooves on the inside which will hold the sand. And these fit together. So when you set this down, it's gonna be in the same spot every time, which is very important for this. So what we're gonna be using today, we're gonna be using some aluminum. And I'm just gonna throw some scrap pieces in. This doesn't need to be anything special. What we're casting is fairly small size. So let's go ahead and heat the furnace up with the crucible in there at about 760 to 80 degrees Celsius. And we will go ahead and start prepping this mold. We have a 1-inch bar for tamping. It got a lot of weight, which is why it makes it good. I will also apologize and warn you not to use a table like this. It's just good for recording, which is why we're using it. It moves a little too much than I would like it to. We are going to go ahead and lift this up. We will go ahead and get the top of the casting. Find out where our arrows are. We have the arrows. The arrow is now facing this side. And it's basically going to be a repeat process. We are going to do a pour sprue, and then I am also going to add this through. Before we move this, we're going to go ahead and just dig out around it. We want to make a pocket for our aluminum to be in. So let's go ahead and we're just gonna have it come off one of the ears right there. Just remove it. So here we have our arrowhead. And honestly, that is super close to the original. Let's go ahead and cool it down. We just went ahead and cooled it down with a little bit of water. And as you can tell, it would be this side, like extremely close to the exact same. So I call this test a success. We have a little aluminum arrowhead now, and we went ahead and tested everything out with this casting setup.